In the world of infinite possibilities, we hold the key to a brighter, sustainable future.
I think we need to choose a path of renewable energy and agroecology so that we can shape a world that thrives in harmony with nature.
The future is in our hands and it's green.
In a world struggling with climate change and environmental degradation, individuals and communities are turning towards green alternatives to energy and adopting agroecology to build a sustainable future. In this documentary, we explore some inspiring stories from Zimbabwe where biogas and agroecology are making a significant change. In the heart of a rural community, Gogochikura has embraced a sustainable solution that has transformed their daily life as she no longer spends hours fetching firewood.
Zvakatirerukira zvakawanda nekuti unogona kubva kumunda waneta wosvika wongoziva kuti ndakutotora mvura yangu kana ndoitoisa pamoto, ndakudzisa mvura yangu yekugeza, ndakutoisa muriwo wangu pamoto kundichitoita zvimwe. Handichamiriri kuti dai ndambotsvaga tuswa, ndatsvaga huni dzacho, unenge uchitopinda bhizi. Kungotora ndoo yangu mudanga umu ndoisa mubhara. Mabhaketsi nechaziva kuti ndofana kuisa 4 bhaketsi dzendowe, 4 bhaketsi dzemvura ndomikisa ndoo yangu. Yaita zvakunyasoti yasangana kuita maporiji yangu ndovhura chisagi changu yakutoenda. Saka aye zvino zvekungobva kumunda muriwo wangu pamoto, mvura yangu yekugeza uku ndakutoita zvimwe zvinhu.
Thanks to the biogas derived from cow dung, Gogochikura's household now enjoys a sense of security, knowing that her daily cooking needs are met sustainably without compromising on the safety of her family.
Riri safe pakuti rasiyana neriya rekutenga riya rekuti rikavhurwa rikalinkaka. Iwe unenge uchingobva koriko ungone pfungwa yekuti rega ndibatidze stove yangu ndiise chii. Pona ungoti bedzi machisikwe imba yese nekuti hauna kuziva kuti ndozvaita mwana. Manje iri rikangovhurwa iri unobva watoziva kuti chero dai ukabatidza harina njodzi kuti ichati imba yese.
Biogas rakanakira chinhu chekuti 1 riri easy kushandisa, 2 it's a once off investment, meaning kuti hauna pauchazoti handasandisokwanisa kubika negasi because handina mari yekutenga gasi. Meaning kana watobhadhara mari yako yegasi watotenga gasi rako watenga zvatopera. Ende rakanakira kuti igasi rekuti kana rikanzi rapera handisi unongomira just for a few hours unenge wakwanisa kutobika futi naro. Hauchamiriri uchabuda unotsvaka transport yekunofilisa gasi kana kuti sei inokwanisa kugadzira gasi nendoo inenge yagara irimo iyoyo. Then chimwe charakanakira ndechekuti riri safe kushandisa than mamwe alternatives. Then imwe nayo yarakanakira futi ichitaura panhau ye-climate change, yakanakira kuti harina ma-greenhouse gases arinoreleasa anova ari warizonzi arizonoaffecta ozone layer, meaning kuti riri eco-friendly.
In Mangura, we witnessed another remarkable biogas application. The farmer is using biogas derived from pig manure as a source of heat to keep their piglets warm and ensuring a positive impact on production.
The biggest factor of mortality in piggery is piglet mortality, and that's mainly, like you say, from cold. And yes, we were struggling with mortality because the coal was not enough to heat them, and now we've seen a decrease in our mortality. And the disadvantage of the coal was that it'll only burn as much, well, as long as it can burn with the amount of coal in the mbaura. But with the heater now, it's the whole night. So at least they warm from the time you switch it on to the time you switch it off. So yeah, it saved us on numbers.
As the conversation unfolded, it became evident that biogas has yielded a remarkable reduction in piglet mortality as compared to charcoal. This strategic shift not only demonstrated a clever and eco-conscious method of addressing waste disposal challenges, it has also underscored the paramount importance of safety to the people and the surrounding environment.
As pig farmers, we all know that we are not allowed to just throw away the waste into the bush because of the EMA rules and regulations. So it's a smart, clean way of getting rid of the waste and actually getting something back from it. Definitely pig farmers should move towards biogas. It's a bit expensive to start with, but at the end of the day, if you calculate on how much electricity you're using per day and per month, it's actually cheap.
In Gokwe, a remarkable transformation is underway. A seemingly simple innovation, the traditional cook stove, popularly known as Soto stove, made from clay and fueled by dried twigs, allowing them to cook and heat their homes sustainably. It has become a light of hope, empowerment and sustainability for the women of this community.
Soto stove inopisa kwenguva yakareba. Yapisa kwenguva yakareba, Soto stove inotibikira chikafu chinoibva, uyezve inochengetedza kudziya kwenguva yakareba, uyezve inobika chikafu chinoita kuti tiwane kudya kunovaka muviri, chikafu chinoibva, chikafu chisingaitisi manyoka kuburikidza kwatiri isu nemhuri dzedu dzatinorarama tiinadzo.
The traditional cook stove, with its efficiency and sustainable design, emerged as a transformative solution.
Ndisati yakushandisa Soto stove, usati ndava noruzivo rweSoto stove, basa ranga rakandiwandira nokuti ndaiti ndikabva kumunda zviya ndakaneta ndotanga kufunga kuti ndonowana kupi danda rokuti rite mumoto kuti ndibike. Ndobva ndatambudzika ndotonetsana nababa, nhaimi baba imi dai matora demo mumbotemera udanda kare unhu timboisa danda reunhu pacho totimbowana zvinotibatsira kuti wane kudya tichienda kumunda basa redu rikasire. Zvaibva zvatora futi nguva yakareba kuti gozodzokera kumunda pachambotora demo ravo riya kunotema danda riya taitopesa takutoita mhirizhonga mumba unonetsa iwe indanetawo kaini ndaneta saka iwe tomboona plan tototidye pasina 1 hour taudori kumunda.
As firewood consumption dropped, deforestation rates declined, allowing forests to regenerate and preserving the environment for the future generations.
Soto stove yatakatanga tiripo pakuchengetedza deforestation, kuchengetedza miti upenyu, kupazura kwemiti mumasango.
The traditional cook stove's impact reached beyond the kitchen. It has also become a versatile tool for diverse activities. The Soto stove stands as a symbol of empowerment, unity and sustainability, a testament to the incredible potential of simple innovations in shaping communities. It has empowered them financially, and this has led to reduction of recorded cases of gender-based violence and intimate partner violence.
Kana kuabhiswa kwevana chaivo kumasango kuvachienda kuhuni, huni dzinonetsa vanhu vangu vachifamba mufambo chaivo wokuenda kotsvaka huni, asi pakatanga Soto stove dambudziko rakabva radzikira, rakadzikisa zvakanyanya zvakawanda zvikaunza mufaro kana mumba mangu nemhuri yangu chaiyo nekuda kwamaSoto stove. maSoto stove akatinakira.
In Tongogara refugee camp, where hope and resilience thrive, a group of enterprising youth has ignited a beacon of innovation that is changing lives and safeguarding the environment. These young visionaries has harnessed the power of nature's resources to create something remarkable: bio-briquettes, a sustainable fuel source that is transforming the way cooking and eating is done in the camp.
We are taking waste materials such as cow dung, baobab shells, maize garbage, and dry leaves. We burn them into the drum day. Then after burning them, that's how we produce that sawdust. Then after taking the sawdust, then we mix the bounder, then we produce. So as you're avoiding, we're just taking the remaining and the waste material, turning them into what? Into valuable resources in order to produce this briquette.
The benefits of bio-briquettes are clear. They burn cleaner and produce significantly lower greenhouse gases compared to traditional fuels.
Bio-briquette, actually, it was a project which we brought to the community to solve and fight the challenges of deforestation and the burning of ovens for charcoal production, which is causing a lot of range of disease issues for the local community, such as air pollution and stuff like that. So we come up with this innovative idea of producing biobrigade is to combat that problem of deforestation and other hazard which is being caused to the community.
Dynamite comes in small packages, and in Tongogara refugee camp, a powerful revolution is underway. Through the ingenuity of its young people, the camp is transitioning towards a greener, healthier, and more promising future. Together, they are proving that in the face of adversity, innovation and determination can light the path to a better tomorrow. As the world seeks sustainable alternatives to fuel, rural communities like Rusitu Chipinge have not been left behind. The introduction of the electric tricycle, powered by renewable energy, offer a glimmer of hope in reducing carbon emissions and fostering environmental stewardship.
If you look at the system that we use here, we've got solar panels. I think you can see our roof is full of panels. We've got about 24 panels that are on the roof. So meaning that we are not using any diesel, any oils, we're not extracting anything, we're not cutting down any trees for anything. We are just using the natural sun to do our mobilities.
For the elderly members of Rusitu rural community, their daily life often means exhausting journeys to sell their produce. However, the electric three-wheelers have become a lifeline that empowers these individuals to continue their livelihoods without any physical strains.
Ndisati ndashandisa maskuta aya taifamba ndaisenga nemusoro. Sometimes ndaisenga about 17 liters, 20 liters yakazara, makena yakazara nemusoro. Saka zvakatooma because nguva yawaitora uchifamba yakatowandisa, usingawani nguva yekuzorora chaiyo chaiyo. Saka zvakatondibatsira singatomboiti. And even now ndirikwanisa kusengera vamwe vakeni avo ndichiisa muskuta umu ndichiva nemukaka wavo kupatiri.
The three-wheelers have become more than just modes of transportation. They have become indispensable companions in their daily lives of these rural residents.
Utosvika utoende kotsvaga huni dzako unongotakura futi necho chikuti gayo ndizo zvinokubetseredza. Vasina mvura, inini hangu ndine mvura, vasina mvura vanotobetsereka. Uyezve chakaenda kobetsera maneighbors edu. Inini ndakawana vamwe havana ndinovabetseredza pakutakura mukaka. Kana pane basa ora anonga afungawo kuti anoda kubetseredzwa, tinenge takutobetserana mumaraini, zvakutorerusa mutoro.
As the sun sets on these rural landscapes, a brighter future emerges. The low-cost, high-quality, renewable electric three-wheelers have proven to be more than just a vehicle. They are agents of change, uniting communities, improving lives, and fostering a sustainable tomorrow. In the heart of Mount Abden, a ray of sustainable farming practices shines brightly. Welcome to Fambidzana Permaculture Center, where Earth's wisdom and human innovations come together to create a harmonious and abundant future.
In terms of practices, our promotion of agroecology focuses on a number of practices that are nature-based. So, for example, when I'll look at examples. For example, when we talk about soil fertility management, we are looking at natural means of managing soil fertility, which limits the production of greenhouse gases into the atmosphere and thereby reducing the effect of climate change. So we are promoting use of local and natural resources for supporting production. And these undergo natural processes of production. For example, compost they undergo fermentation, which is a natural process to produce products which are used naturally, and thereof you realize there's minimum production of greenhouse gases. The same applies with liquid fertilizer. They also undergo fermentation process and produce as fertilizer. We have different alternatives that substitute synthetic and chemicals, which are the major source of greenhouse gas emissions in agriculture. For example, in pest management, we don't promote the use of synthetic chemicals in pest management. We promote the use of natural, locally available alternatives of management of pests, which in many ways reduce the production of greenhouse gas into the atmosphere, and thereby also promoting the environment. So everything is centered around promoting natural resource production and sustenance of natural resources.
At the heart of Fambizana's mission is education. Farmers from all walks of life gather to learn and exchange knowledge about permaculture's techniques, water conservation, and soil enrichment.
We've worked with a number of communities in and around the country, and our main focus was to build capacity of those communities to realize the potential of the natural resources around them and how to utilize them, and how best they can get the value of the resources that they have at their disposal. So we have been doing that, working with different partnerships, and for example, currently we are implementing a strategic partnership program with ActionAid in Zimbabwe, where we are promoting small grain production with communities and alternative as a form of alternative livelihoods, and we work with those communities to revive lost seeds. So we have several examples in different areas, and we are also into training of extension officers around the country, where we are in partnership with the Ministry of Agriculture to build capacity of extension officers around agroecology. And each and every province is currently enrolling at least 10 students on the diploma program for that training. So these extension officers are drawn from different districts, from provincial level.
Crop diversity and intercropping flourish at Fambizanai. Fields are transformed into tapestries of vegetables, grains and fruits, breeding ecological balance and reducing over-reliance on chemical inputs.
The shelf life of organic produced vegetables is a little bit longer than those that are produced with using fertilizers and chemicals. The fertilizer tomato cannot last that one to that extent. Take for example, if I had them, I would show you. Take an organic tomato and a fertilizer tomato at this height and drop them. The one with fertilizer and chemicals, it will break and a lot of water comes out. The organic one will just make a crack and it doesn't break.
Fambizanai Permaculture Center stands as a living testament to the transformative power of sustainable farming practices. As we witness nature and innovation working hand in hand, we are reminded that a harmonious future is not just possible, it's within our reach. Welcome to Batanai Garden, a remarkable project that empowers women and child-headed families through sustainable farming practices. We explored the inventive and eco-friendly methods used by the community to cultivate healthy produce while benefiting the environment.
So madzimai atiri kushanda nawo tine madzimai anosvika 89 ari mugarden. Takadzidzisa pamusaka pekuti ngatisashandise fertilizers kana kuti pesticides. Takaona kuti zvinozoita kuti garden redu rive nenguva pfupi yekushanda uye gore rakati dzikirei. Saka izvozvi tiri kushandisa mulching, tiri kushandisa manyowa atinobva muzvipfuwo dzedu ndo atiri kushandisa mugarden. Takadzidziswa futi nemadhumeni kuita crop rotation inoita kuti mapest kana kuti zvimwe zvingava zvichikanganisa mugarden medu zvisava zviripo. Saka tine makadzi atakapiwa nemacrops atinofanira kurima musizon nemusizon ndo atanga tichichinjanisa mugarden redu.
This project not only provides nutritious foods, but also serves as a shield against gender-based violence by empowering women financially.
Inini mugarden ndakaona pundutso. Ndiri umwe mukadzi waishungurudzika achirohwa mushure mwekukumbira mari yechigayo kana mari yesipo. Asi pandakapinda mugarden ndakaona pundutso. Ndakuzviitira zvinhu zvangu nekuzvishandira.
Takadetsereka zvakanyanya zvikuru sei negarden rino nekuti tainga tichitambudzika tiri madzimai teichishungurudzwa mukati mwedzimba nevarume. Macases aitowanda kumapurisa kubudikidza ngekushungurudzwa. Saka garden parakauya taakudetsereka, hapana chetichashaya. Tikatosipo totoende kotenga ngemari dzedu. Saka tinode kutenda veGreen Institute vakatipa garden rino nekuti izvozvi so taakudetsereka, hapana dzimai richakagara.
As we have witnessed, sustainable farming at Batanai Garden is a testament to the harmonious relationship between people and nature. Through their dedication, they have sown the seeds of a better tomorrow while reaping the benefits of a bountiful day. At the core of the countryside, in Mashava, lies another light of sustainable farming practices and ecological wisdom, Shashe School of Agroecology. Nestled within this community is a pioneering institution that is reshaping the way we approach agriculture. Shashe School of Agroecology is leading the change in employing innovative techniques that not only benefit the land but also empower the local population.
We allocated 184 hectares as 12 families in the Shashe Agroecology School after the successes of our approaches in as far as conservation of biodiversity is concerned, where we were linking spirituality and nature, and where we were talking about the sacred places and the bylaws that protect the sacred values, the norms and beliefs of the people, where we were talking about agriculture that is celebrated with different kind of ceremonies that appease the spirit to be able to enjoy the nutrition that all our natural foods contain, and whereby we were also connecting healthy to utilization of local natural medicines to cure our bodies, because even our food that we eat is also a medicine. So by eating we are actually curing our bodies, and whereby we were actually looking at local technology as a means that we can believe to wake ourselves.
Shashe School of Agroecology isn't just a school, it's a movement, a philosophy, a commitment to nurturing the earth while uplifting communities. Through the revival of traditional grains, the rejuvenation of the land, the conservation of water, and the cultivation of sustainable practices, the school stands as a center of inspiration for a future where harmony between humanity and nature is not only possible, but thriving.
This soil is a living thing. It would want to eat. So it cannot survive by giving a teaspoon of compound fertilizer. It can only survive if you give it manure. Manure is a lot of nutrition that the soils and even the microbes that lives into the soil would enjoy. So by having all the microbial effect into the soil and by improving the nutrient cycle of the soil, you're actually enriching the soil to survive for many years than the soil to feed the soil with chemical inputs. Then there is the alternative to water, We are in region 4. Being in region 4, we would need this water. So we cannot allow any single drop of this water to go out of our land. We make sure that every single drop that falls onto our land must go into the soil and make sure it moistens our soils than running away from our soils. And because of the struggle of the seed, we have worked so much to make sure that all the seeds that we are growing is protected here. We have got what we call the seed heritage archive, where we keep our gene, where we keep our diverse seed varieties of all the crops that we grow here, and that we will not even run away with.
From permaculture farms and biodigesters, Zimbabwe is taking bold steps towards a greener future through embracing sustainable farming and harnessing renewable energy sources. The nation is not only mitigating environmental challenges, but also fostering economic growth and resilience.
Banks and financiers should actually pay much attention to alternatives, because these are capital intensive initiatives that need to be funded, and we believe that instead of the Global North giving us this funding in terms of loans, we need them as grants, because remember, we are not the ones who actually cause the pollution, but we are suffering the repercussions of this pollution. So my word to the banks and to the Global North is fund alternatives so that we have a better future.
Join us in our journey towards a greener and more sustainable world. Together, we can make a difference.